Hey, what's going on, everybody? The geodes. Well, I'm gonna have the geodes out. We're gonna have the geodes out tonight's show today. So today's show, we're gonna do a lot of. We have Pokemon. We have a bunch of toys. We have some sports memorabilia. We have some cameras. We have a bunch of random things that we're gonna do. So we'll start with some of the Pokemon, the toys, things like that. So we have Pokemon stuff. We have like these limited edition Pokemon balls. We have some Walkmans, some old video Walkmans. These are really cool. These are super expensive. I looked these up on eBay. Some of these are like $800. So, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so we have a bunch of toys, Pokemon, different things like that we're gonna run. Maybe some watches and some sports memorabilia items that we'll run. And I have a bunch of collectors type watches. We'll run some of that kind of stuff. So we're just gonna run probably for a couple hours, and we'll just burn through some stuff here and see what we see. So tonight we'll do more of the jewelry, watches, magic cards. We have Pokemon cards. So we have a bunch of like silver stuff that we'll run. But anyhow, so we'll get started with some of this stuff now. The geodes, up all the geodes, they're still buried. So we'll pull some of those out for tonight's show. I won't be able to get them right now. But we have a bunch of cool stuff, so we'll just kind of run through it. And Ghetto Finger Gaming, how's it going? So we'll start with this Pokemon battle figure. And then we'll start running through. So if you see anything, I'll put stuff up here. So if you see anything that you like, we'll run it. So yeah, we do have some. We don't have any digital cameras. We have some of the old film cameras and Walkmans, and yeah, so some of the older cameras. No digital cameras in this show right now. So we'll start with the Pokemon. All right, so we'll get rolling with that. So we got the Pokemon action figure running, or the battle figure, I should say. New in the box. The box is a little bit beat up, but overall it's in good shape. The action figures are in good shape. So if anybody's into Pokemon, not yet. So we have a lot of this kind of stuff, but we'll see what we're gonna do there. I have a couple of unopened packs of playoffs, Airbender, NBA cards. So a couple open packs of these, or unopened packs, I should say. So if anybody's into unopened basketball cards, it's the playoffs. Looks like Steph Curry, LeBron James, James Harden, kind of that time frame. Which I guess if you're looking at LeBron James, he's been playing for like 40 years. But anyways, we'll run those. All right, if I can get it opened up here. So 2 unopened packs of cards. I'm gonna sell the boombox. I'm gonna put it in the shop though, just because shipping on it's gonna be a pain in the butt. It's super big, so I'll put it in the shop, but I'm not gonna run it in the auction here. But it would be pretty cool. So we got these 2 unopened packs, the Airbender, basketball cards. It's like Steph Curry, LeBron James, that era. Start those at $1. All right, nobody wants the baseball cards. All right, what else do we got? Anybody into like Beanie Babies or anything like that? I do have. I do have this Marvel Doctor Strange Q-Fig action figure. We'll get that going here. So it's a Marvel. We have Pokemon. We do have some Pokemon cards that will run and some Pokemon figurines, things like that. So we'll run the Doctor Strange. So we'll just kind of run. It's just going to be pretty random. So we do have CD Walkman players. We'll run some of that stuff. But we'll start with the Marvel. It's a little bit dusty. It's the QM. Doctor Strange. So new in the box. A little bit of dust on the top. Oh, nobody wants toys, I guess. Anybody want toys? All right, let's see. So I do have a Walkman here. It's a Sony. I don't think this is the case for it, but that's what they had it in. So we have this Sony Walkman. It's actually in really good shape. There's no batteries in it or headphones, but it looks like it's in really good shape. So we'll run that. So the old Sony Walkman. Yeah, these used to be pretty cool. These used to be high in demand. So I don't know if people still collect these or what, but we'll see. So the Sony Walkman has this case, this waist band type case there that we'll put it in. But it's the Sony Walkman. Looks like it's in really good shape. So we'll start that at $1. And it'll come in this case here. So we'll run that. It doesn't have batteries in it, but it looks like it's in great shape. Boiler Balla, thank you. All right, I got to get a little organized here. I need my pen. So I have some older digital camcorders. If anybody wants some of that stuff, we can run an older digital camcorder. All right, Boiler Balla, thank you. I do have this. I'm not sure what exactly. It's some kind of scope, famous trails, spotting scope, and then it had this little attachment inside there. I don't know if it's actually part of it or not, but it's in really good shape. It comes in this carrying case, and then it has this little attachment. I don't know what that's for, but we'll just call it a spotting scope. So we'll get that one going here. So how's everybody doing today? It's what day is it today? Wednesday morning. We usually do our auctions in the evenings, but we're gonna start doing a couple during the days now. See how that goes. We're usually super busy during the day, but I'm gonna try carve out time. I'm doing good, Savannah. So we have this spotting scope. It's in really good shape. California, or famous trails, San Diego, California. I don't know if that's just a sticker on there, but then it has this little attachment, and I don't know if that's for that or not, but it's going to come in the case. So it has this clicker there where maybe that's night vision because it changes turns that green there. But it's in really, really good shape. And it comes in the case. That Chanel bag, I think that Chanel bag is empty. So it's probably, if there was something in it, my wife probably has it in her room there, but I will check. Choo Choo 9250, thank you. All right, we'll run some of the. I have one digital camera. It's a little bit. Might have an issue with it, but we'll take a look at it here. So, Choo Choo, thank you. All right, so let's take a look at that. So it's a Sony. It's the Handycam Video 8, but this part right here is not where the tape goes in, is not going down, and I don't want to force it. So I'm going to leave it just like that. But it's the Video 8 Handycam Sony. And I'm not sure on a year. It's definitely a little bit older. It takes the tapes. So let's see what goes on with this. So this is the Video 8 model. So let's give this a whirl here. Um, so again, before we start the auction, just so everybody knows that where the tape goes in, it's not pushing down, so I don't know if it's jammed or stuck, but I don't want to force it. It does seem to have, like when I put the battery in and turn it on, like it makes a noise like the camera's turning on, but I don't want to mess with the, and I don't have any cords for it or the battery charger, so it'll need that, but I mean, everything seems to be otherwise in pretty good shape, so we'll get the camcorder going. So it's the Sony Handycam Video 8. Yara for $1. Thank you. We'll get that sent out to you. All right, I have more camcorders and that sort of thing. So if anybody wants something like that, I do have these binoculars. These are rugged exposure. I think this guy was into security, where I got a lot of this stuff. So a lot of this type of equipment. So these are rugged exposure. They actually are in pretty good shape. A little bit of dust on there, but they look good and they're big. So if you need to spot some stuff from far away, you're probably gonna want those. The Pokemon boxes are the limited edition with the 23K gold plated trading card inside it. The box is a little beat up, but the toy inside, I'd imagine the card's inside there, but it's still in the original wrapping. So we'll run one of those next and see if anybody's interested in the Pokemon stuff. But let's run the auction on the binoculars. So rugged exposure. They look like they got a lot of adjustments. So they're 10 to 30 by 60s. So these are for long range. So 10 to 30, it looks like, by 60s. Yes. So these are going to be some long range binoculars. Randy Sim, thank you. All right. Thank you, Randy. Yeah, so we have the Pokemon. It's got the 23K gold-plated trading card, I'm assuming is what it says on the box. That would be inside the... Looks like there's six collectible ones, and so the idea is to collect them all, I guess. But new in the packaging, hasn't been opened. So Pokemon. It's the Togepi. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but the Togepi. So we'll run that guy. All right, so new in the wrapper. The box is a little bit beat up, but the toy itself is new. So it's the 23K plated. New in the box, in the wrapping. So they're kind of cool. CW hats, not me. Thank you. And I got more of these, so if people want some more of that stuff run, we can run some more of those. I actually do have some magic cards too, if anybody's. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. If anybody's interested in magic cards. We can run some of those. Let's see. So I have another camera here. This is a Sharp. It's got the battery charger, some of the cords here for it. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's going to need to be charged up. I haven't tested anything, but we'll run that bad boy. I do have some vintage clothing. It's mostly sports clothing, and we'll run some more Pokemon too. But let's run this Sharp camcorder. All right. So this is a Sharp camcorder. It has the battery charger and the battery on it. So it's the 8 view cam. It's like it's in pretty good shape. LCD. I might have some tapes, some blank tapes, new tapes for it that I can throw in. So if anybody's interested in the vintage Sharp camcorder, it's got the battery charger, some of the cords. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Yara, number 3. Thank you. And I'll see if I have some of the blank tapes that I can throw in the box there if I can find them. I'll throw some of those tapes in there for you. All right. Let's run another Pokemon. This one's got the electronic chattering voice. Number 52, Meowth. Meowth, I think is who that is. Yeah, we'll run. I'll pull some of those sports tees out. Let's take a look at some of those. Usually people don't want those, but So Pokemon Meowth. All right, so that's running. So it's new in the box. The box is a little bit beat up, you can see on the top there, but it's still new in the packaging inside there. Looks like it's overall in pretty decent shape. CW hats, not me. Thank you. Medium number 4. All right. Maybe we'll run another one of those other Pokemons and see. Anybody into marbles? It's like I got a jar full of vintage marbles. They weigh over a pound. And then, yeah, I have a bunch more Pokemon. And then we'll pull out some of this vintage shirts here. So I got quite a bit of the vintage sports shirts. We'll run the marbles. All right, so a little over a pound. Looks like a bunch of vintage marbles. Looks like some shooters in there. A bunch of random colors. And an old ball jar here. But a pile of marbles. Vintage marbles. It's like some shooters in there. 1, 2, 2 shooters for sure. But some cool colors. Savannah Lynn, thank you. And welcome back, Savannah. All right, let's do... I got this Black Panther Headgear Classics jersey. Wakanda Forever Black Panther, number 24. I don't know if everybody can see that. It's new in the tag. The tag says it's a 2XL for 125. So we'll run that. Looks old. Looks older. Vintage for sure. So Headgear Classics, a 2XL. It's a modern movie. Well, maybe it's a modern shirt. But 125 bucks, new. It's a 2XL. So we'll run that jersey. If we can hold it up here, everybody can see that. So it has the tag on it, new. It's a long sleeve, 2XL, Black Panther, Waitlander. So it's big. So I don't know if it's gonna fit you, but it's pretty cool. So it has the tag, 125 new. And Yara. Thank you. Thanks, Yara. Yeah, I get just random stuff. So let's see. Oh, I have a Marvel. It's a 2XL Marvel t-shirt. So let's run that. All right, so it's the Marvel 2XL t-shirt. It's like it's in really good shape, in new condition. There's no tags on it, but it's a taller 2XL is what it is there. That's a big shirt. Way too big for me. The Tala 2XL. All right, thank you. CW Hats, not me. Cool name. All right, I'll do a little bit of Pokemon. I have some Pokemon cards too, if anybody is interested in that. We can do some of that stuff. That one's open. Here's another one. The box is a little bit rough, but it's new in the packaging. I'll pull it out of there. It's the 23K gold-plated trading card. It's supposed to catch all 6. So gaming stuff. I do have gaming stuff. We'll run those. I think we're going to run those in tonight's show because they're buried that way. So Pokemon. $23K plated gold, huh? All right. So we'll run this bad boy. So it's in the box. The box is a little beat up, as you can see. But it's new in the packaging. Hasn't been opened. The 23K plated gold. So that one's running. So the box is rough, but the toy is in good shape. Still in the packaging. It's the 23K. I think that's what the cards look like on there. The box is rough, that's for sure. CW Hats, not me, thank you. Try to keep this in as much of one piece as we can. The box is beat up. All right, that's medium number 7. All right, let's see. What else do we got? Do have this Funko Pop. It's the Marvel Spider-Man 762. Oh, I do have some more of those. I do have some more of those Pokemons. Some of those Pokemons don't have they're open and they don't have the card in them. So I don't know if those are worth running or not. But I'll check and make sure so whatever ones are unopened, we'll run those. But Funko Pop, Marvel. So it's Spider-Man 762. All right, so starting auction on that. It's got a little dust on the top, but otherwise in really good shape. The box is in good shape. It's not all beat up. So it's the Marvel Funko Pop 762. Randy Sim, thank you. All right, let's see if I have another Pokemon. That one's been open. That one's been open. All right, here's another one. Two of the other two have been opened. This one's unopened. Again, the box is a little bit rough. But we'll run the auction on that. All right, so it's the Pokemon 23K gold-plated trading card, new in the packaging here. Hasn't been opened. The toy itself is in good shape. The box is seen better days for sure. This box is a little bit better than the last one, but overall not too bad. I do have Hot Wheels. Go run some Hot Wheels. So this is the last one that I have of this one. Clean Natural 100. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Clean Natural. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Oh, I have a Barry Bonds signed baseball. The baseball is in rough shape, but you got Barry Bonds. There's a bunch of signed baseballs and sports stuff in this collection that I got. I don't have any like certificate of authenticity for it, but I looked. I mean, it looks like his signature for sure. So we'll see. Barry Bonds. Thanks, Hype Flip. So Barry Bonds. All right. And I don't have any certificates about that. The ball is in rough shape itself. Looks like it's seen better days, but Barry Bonds on there. Yeah, the ball is rough, but if you can get it authenticated, could be worth some money. The Barry Bonds signature on there. The ball is definitely seen better days. Or maybe it's old. But if you can send it in, and I might have some, some of this was in cases and it was just a box full of stuff. I'll see. I might have an extra or an empty case. I might have an empty case for it. If I can find it, I'll put it in there. WXSDD my H. Thank you. All right. And this baseball is in a case. Most of them are in the case. Some of them looks like maybe the case is broke or something, but I don't know who that signature is. I have no clue. So this is a mystery ball. So if you want to take a chance on a mystery ball, then this is the one for you. And I'm not sure. I'll take it out of the case to show you. Something Paul, I don't know. Maybe you can read that. Maybe not. But I'm not sure whose. But it's official ball, National League, signed. I don't know who the signature is. If anybody knows, that'd be cool. Dave Parker. I don't know if that's a good one or not, but Mary Dawn got it, so she's gonna let us all know. Thank you, Mary Dawn. All right, let's see what else do we got. So I have some Magic cards. I had a bunch of. They're in a bag, but they're in really good shape. It's just a stack of Magic cards. So I have a bunch of Magic card type stuff. If anybody is into that stuff, I can run some more of that. Pittsburgh, the Cobra Dave Parker Hall of Famer. Oh, maybe that ball's worth some money. Maybe that ball's worth some money. So maybe Mary Dawn got a good buy there. So we have the bag of Magic cards. The cards are actually in really good shape. They were loose in a big box, so I just took them out and put them in bags. So there's, I don't know, fair amount of cards in the bag there. What's GPK? What's GPK? I don't know what that means. Feral Faline. Thank you. What's GPK? Help me out with that. Feral Faline. That's a cool name. I have Pokemon. No Garbage Pail Kids, I don't think. But let's run this Pokemon again. I don't know if anybody wants the Pokemon battle figure, but we'll see. Monster High. Do you have some Monster High? The Charizard Pokemon. Good question. Good question. Chanel in the back. Let's look in the Chanel bag. I don't know. My wife probably took that out of there, but let's see. Maybe it was empty to begin with. But we got the Pokemon battle figure here in the packaging. It's got dust on it, but you could tell it's never been opened. Pikachu. I don't know who that is. There's a few of them in there. But still has the factory tape up on the corners there. So I love you just purchased. I love you too. Thank you. Posters or Broadway stuff? Maybe. I do have a bunch of that stuff, but I never know if people want that. All right. Let's see. The Chanel bag. There's a box in there. The box is empty. I bet you whatever was in there, my wife pulled it out because she wants me to take her on a date. So whatever it was, she probably took it. She probably put it. But I have a bunch of, so we're going to run any jewelry in this show. I mean, I got to run the bag and the box, but that's probably not worth a whole lot. But we're going to run a bunch of jewelry tonight. So, all right, we'll see. So Chanel, yeah, I got a lot of comics. So the Chanel bag and the empty Chanel box, unfortunately, and the bag. So if you have something Chanel and you want to give it as a gift, it'd be a good gift for somebody, to put the gift in, I guess. So. I love you. Thank you. All right. So if you got some Chanel to give to somebody. Okay. I do have some. Fifth Dawn, Crikey, Magic the Gathering box here. It's the Crikey box. All right, yeah, I'll pull these out. So it's got this spinning wheel thing on there. I don't know what that is. But then just a whole stack of Magic cards in there. So it's got all these. Kind of hard to show them all. And then this spinner. Looks like a date selector maybe on there. So we'll run that box of cards. The baseball in the back, yeah, we'll run that. So this box, Magic the Gathering, and then it's got the date spinner deal on there, and then it's got all these cards. So I don't know what's in there or what's not in there, but they all go in this box with the date selector. So it's kind of a mystery box. Farrell Failing wins it. Medium number 13. Thank you. All right. I do have a bunch of comics, so let me grab some of those. I have a bunch of baseball cards. It looks like the comics are Superman. Anybody want Superman comics? So yeah, they're all in plastic sleeves, and I got a stack of them here. So the DC comics. So we'll do the whole stack. We'll call them Superman comics. I don't know. Like a wild car barrel feline. Yeah, I do have all right. So we'll start the auction on this stack of comics here. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 18 to 20-ish on the comics. quite a few of them. And I have several bins of comics. So if people want comics, I could run comics for 2 hours. If anybody wanted comics. I love you. Thank you. All right, let's take a look at the baseball. Oh, for a second there, I thought that was Hank Aaron. So we got this guy. I don't know who that is. I thought that was Hank Aaron for a second there, but I don't think that's Hank Aaron. Hank maybe, or something on the back. No clue, but it's in a pretty fancy case here, and it looks like definitely an older aged baseball. So I should probably spend a little bit of time and look that up, but we'll run it. We don't have any jewelry in this show tonight. We're going to run a bunch of jewelry in tonight's show, and we got a ton of watches and a ton of jewelry and some coins. We'll run those in tonight's. I don't think I have any Monster High out. I know I have some Monster High stuff, but not in this, not accessible at the moment. So, but I want to show you the signatures on here. So if anybody knows who that is, there's two signatures. So we got that one. And that one almost looks like Vincent Tagliabue. He's the old commissioner, but I could be wrong. And then I thought that was Hank Aaron, but I don't think that's Hank Aaron. So, but it's an old baseball. Try not to touch the signature parts, but you tell it was signed with a black Sharpie. The ball looks old. Definitely the ball looks old. So if anybody knows who that is, Randy Sim. Thank you. I don't think I have any handbags out for this show right now. I do have a lot of handbags, but let's see. So I have this. Sony camcorder. It's got the battery in it, or here. It's a digital handy cam. It's got a one cable in the bag there. So we'll run that. No digital cameras in this show. They're all older cassette cameras. And then I have a Nikon, older Nikon film camera if anybody's interested in that. I don't see the charger for that. I might have it laying around. Let me hold off on running this for a second because I think I do have a charger, but I want to make sure that I can find it. I do have a football signed by this guy, number 3. Looks like Craig Jommer, or I don't know who that is, but number 3. I do have some more Pokemon cards. So this is for the signed football. I'm not sure who that is. Craig Johnson? Or I don't know who that is, number 3. But it's the signed football here. The football needs some air. All right. I Love You takes it down. All right. I do have. These are some nice. I think these are the nice Magic cards. These are almost all. There's a couple more in there. These ones don't have sleeves, but all these are in sleeves. So I'm guessing I had a whole collection of these Magic cards. So I'm guessing that these are the nice ones out of the collection. They're all in sleeves. So there's a whole stack that go in there in that tin. So they're all Magic. They're all in sleeves. Dropping everything onto my computer. All right, so we got all these cards. All right, got them all. So they're all in the sleeves. They look like the I don't know who's who. But there's quite a few of them in the tin. So they're all in the tin. They're all Magic cards. And they're all in sleeves. And I can't like flip through them super fast, but there's quite a few in the sleeves. So you get the whole kit. Here's some loose cards. There's a couple more in sleeves in the tin. but there's a whole stack of these. Feral feline. Thank you. We'll get those in the bin there for you. Kind of cool. All right. Let's see. What else do we got? Oh, we do have the Amazing Spider-Man Marvel T-shirt. Looks like it looked like a 2X or 3XL. So we'll run that Marvel Spider-Man shirt. And I do have a bunch of these Hocus Pocus. It's a 2 to 3XL for sure. So we'll run that guy. So it's the Marvel Spider-Man T-shirt. It's like the 2 or 3XL. On the back, there's nothing, but it's got the Marvel tag on the inside there. So looks like it's new. It looks like it's been worn. The Marvel T-shirt, Spider-Man, 2 or 3XL maybe. Randy Sim, thank you. Yeah, it's a big shirt. All right, let's see what else do we got. What else do we got? Another baseball. It's got some dust on it. Frank Robinson. I don't know. We'll pull it out. Looks like it's been in that case for a while. All right, let's see if I can open that up there. Looks like Frank Robinson. That's who that looks like. It definitely looks like it's not printed on there. It's a pen. Jack's Jewelry is back. Hey, how's it going? One Man's Trash. I like that name. So Frank Robinson comes in the case here. We'll put it back in the case. We'll tape it up. Oh, there you go. You can see it pretty good right there. Jack's Jewelry. Thank you. Welcome back. All right, let's go on to let's do a so this is kind of cool. It's like a CBS Sports press pass. Looks like it would go on. It's got a magnet on there. Looks like an old CBS Sports press pass. So if you pull up to a game and you wear that, they might let you in the back door. It was in his collectible box, so I think that's kind of cool. A collectible. No, it's like a felt. The back is plastic, and it looks like an ID would go in there, but the front is like a embroidery on there. Yeah, it looks like a pretty cool. So it looks like a magnet, and then for an ID in the back, but then the CBS Sports embroidery patch looks like sewn together embroidery. So if you go to the game and wear this, it probably let you in the back door. So that's kind of a cool thing there. So it's magnetized. Put your ID in the back. It's a little bit bent there. But the embroidered CBS Sports press badge is what it looks like. But pretty cool. Probably not a lot of these floating around. Definitely looks old. Embroidered. I don't know if you can see it that well, but BB Bubbles. Thank you. That's actually kind of a cool thing. Goodbye. Thank you. All right. Let's see. What do we have? So I have a pin collection. 1985 Julie Lewis Christmas collection of pins. Got like a serial number on there, like a set. We'll give it a shot. Looks like 1985 Julie Lewis Christmas collection, genuine Chloe Son pins, limited edition. So let's see if anybody wants the vintage pin collection. It looks like some kind of a plaque on there with like a serial number, lot number. Got all the pins. Savannah Lynn, thank you. All right, what else do we got? Let's see. How about let's do some watches. We have a Guess watch, Island Republic. Got a couple watches there. And the Sweda watch. We'll do three watches. All right, so we have the Sweda. That's pretty cool. The back there. We have the Island Republic. That's pretty cool. And the Guess watch. So we got 3 women's watches on there. So the Island Republic, the Sweda, and the Guess. Island Republic, Sweda, and Guess watch. Yara, thank you. Yeah, we could speed up. We could speed up the auctions. One man's trash. We could speed them up. I didn't realize it was set on 30 seconds. I got a lot of watches. A lot of watches. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we have to sell? All right. We got a whole kit of 1983 Fleer baseball cards. The whole box. Yeah, we have a bunch of men's watches. So these are 1983 baseball cards. We'll run that for 20 seconds. All right, running. So the whole box of cards, it's full to the brim. No clue what's in there, but it's the whole box of cards. It's full of cards. I don't want to tip it over. But there's what they look like. But get the whole box. Whole box of cards. 1983 MT Mama. Thank you. All right, MT Mama, they're yours. All yours. Let's see. I have a coach. Here's a watch. It's kind of a mystery. Lucas Jurgensen. It's missing the back, so I don't even know. It's missing the back on it, the back cover. But Jules Jurgensen, maybe? Or Jules Jurgensen. It looks. I don't know what it looks like. It looks older, maybe. Looks like it's got some black onyx. I should actually research it a little bit. It's got a gold band. I don't know if it's stamped or marked, but it feels really nice. Jules Jurgensen. I do have. Yeah, I could run some men's watches. Jules watch. So taking a chance on this one. If it's got any gold on it, I don't know. It's missing the back plate, but it looks pretty fancy. So it's missing the back. One man's trash. Thank you. Put this in a bag. All right. Thank you, one man's trash. I lowered the auction time down just for you. 20 seconds. Is that good? All right. I'm back. I do have this digital camera. It's a viewpoint. I don't know, 3.1 megapixel. And then after that, we're going to run this little mystery jewelry box here. It's kind of cool. Take some of this trash out of there, but I'll show you what's in there in a second. So, digital camera. So it's a viewpoint, 3.1 megapixel. It needs batteries. Um, but just an older digital camera. The kids love these. Yeah, I have Pokemon cards. I'll run some of those. I have those out. Becca Esther. Thank you. I wonder if that is a Becca I know because I have a cousin Becca and my grandma's name is Esther. So I wonder if that's the Becca I know. But if not, that's a cool name. So, all right, let's see. I have this jewelry case, perfect for a daughter or a mother. And it's got a bunch of earrings in it. And I'm not going to take the time to look up if there's any markings on them. So it's going to be a mystery. I guess I'm kind of looking for some markings, but a whole box of earrings. Well, not a whole box of earrings, but some. Plus the metal. Got a hair tie in there. We'll take that out. But the jewelry heart box, the glass top, and the metal, and the elegant. Oh yeah, Becca. We can do. I don't know if Whatnot will let me cancel the mailing, but we'll see. So we'll run this jewelry box with all the earrings. Jewelry heart box. So this is a mystery. Thank you, WXS, DD My H. Appreciate that, running up the bids. But anyways, you get all these earrings with that. So it's going to be hard to see them. I don't know what they are, but you get the jewelry box too. Metal, looks like, I don't know if it's brass or, it's gold colored, but it's got the glass top. The jewelry box, plus all the earrings that was in it. So somebody's earring collection. The fancy box. I do have some iPads. Savannah Lynn, thank you. Hopefully there's some good stuff in there for you. You deserve it. Loyal Whatnot shopper on my show. Hopefully you get some good stuff in there. I do have some iPads. Let me see if I can find them. These were in kids cases. Try to turn them on here. Let's see. It shows that it needs to be charged. So these were in kids. They were in like a kids case. So I'd be surprised if they have like, like really like little, like it was like a frog case and like a Disney case, and I don't know where those are. So I don't know. It shows that they need to be charged, but let's run one of them. I know that people might like those, and I have no idea if they're password protected, or maybe I should turn them on. Maybe I should power them on and then run them later so we can check. Maybe I should power them up. Maybe we'll run those later and I'll check and see if they're password protected. I do have this is like one of those, charm bracelets. Got a bunch of different charms on there. So let's run that. I bought some of these for the girls. I can't think of the name on it, but it's got all these charms on there. All right, Becca Esther, number 3. Oh, I have a really cool women's Coach watch here that we can run. Let's see. All right. This watch is cool. So it's a ladies' Coach. The back panel says Coach. It's kind of hard to see. But we'll set that up. Coach watch. All right, the ladies' Coach watch in very, very good condition. This one's in great shape, so let's see. One man's trash. Goodbye. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Thank you. Yeah, let's run some Pokemon. One man's trash. All right. Pokemon. Looks like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. 8 pages of Pokemon cards. I didn't find the charger yet for that camcorder, so I'm gonna keep looking. And then those iPads, I'll plug those in. Yeah, they're trying to try out some early morning streams, or not early morning anymore, but during the day. So it's hard to run them always at night. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. The Pokemon stuff on the shelf is these were the collectibles, the collectible toys, but they've been opened and there's no cards inside them. So I mean I can run them, but they don't have the gold plated cards in these ones. We ran the ones earlier that were unopened. I mean I can run them, but there's no cards in them. So let's run the Pokemon sleeves. We got 8 pages of Pokemon cards. Kind of hard to see them, so sorry about that. Feral Feline. Thank you. The sleeves of Pokemon. Feral Feline. Thank you. Okay, let's see. What do we got? How about a... Oh, this is kind of cool. It's a Tommy Bahama. The case is kind of busted. Swiss Tommy Bahama steel AG925 on the back. So it's just the face of the watch, and the Tommy Bahama case that it comes in. It's broken. There's pieces of plastic there. It looks like it's got a price of $119 and $250 from Steinmart. Looks like a really old sticker, but Tommy Bahama steel and then AG925. So it's got some silver in there. I'm not sure, but we'll run that Tommy Bahama. Tommy Bahama. So there's no case, or there's a case, but there's no wristband. But it's got the steel, and then it's stamped AG925. So Swiss made Tommy Bahama. Actually pretty heavy duty watch. And it comes in the broken case. So it's got the steel AG925 stamped on the back. So some of it's sterling, I would imagine. There's the case is broke. The case is broken, but it comes in the case is heavy. So I don't know what's in there, but Ragnaron, thank you. Coming your way. try to get the lid back on here. There we go. All right. The iPads, I'm gonna plug them in and see if they're locked or password protected before I run those. And I don't have the right charger cord in here, I don't think. Oh, I might. Let me look. Okay. We can run a I have a guess, like a charm necklace. Gonna run that. All right, so we got the guess charm necklace or bracelet in the box. The box is a little bit not in great shape, but it's there. All right. Let's see. We have a bag of marbles. Bag of marbles. Vintage marbles. Some shooters. A little bag of vintage marbles with 1, 2, 3 shooters in there. WXS, thank you. Medium number 20, coming at you. WXS. Thank you. All right, let's see. What do we got? XL Marvel Comics shirt. XL. All right. The Marvel XL gray shirt, Marvel Comics. XL. WXS, thank you. New shirt for you. Love it. I do have untested jewelry. Let's see. What do we have? How about NASCAR number 48, Jimmy Johnson, the gold card, framed. Jimmy Johnson framed card. So this one, the card's in a sleeve and in the frame. So Jimmy Johnson, NASCAR gold card here. Somebody was proud of this. They had it hanging on their wall. So Jimmy Johnson card in the sleeve. Any NASCAR guys in here? This would be a cool thing just to hang in the shop or the office or whatever, the man cave. Give to your buddy. Do something cool with it. Randy Sim, thank you. All right. Let's see. Here's an Avon gift collection, Jackie Robinson signed card. It's got the box is seeing better days. The box is a little bit rough. It's the Avon gift collection, but it's got the commemorative certificate. But the Jackie Robinson ball is still in the wrapper, so the picture of Jackie Robinson. It's a machine run signature on there, but kind of a cool little gift here. Something just to hang up in the man cave, you know. Something to hang up in the man cave. So the Jackie Robinson commemorative certificate, Jackie Robinson replica signature baseball in the packaging. It's got the stats on there, his signature. But the commemorative Jackie Robinson baseball, the authentic commemorative baseball, Jackie Robertson. We do have a bunch of old photos, documents. Let me see. I got some cool stuff somewhere. Oh, we got a cool bear claw knife, trophy stag, new in the packaging. It's got a sheriff emblem on it. Like a collectible knife. It's in this box, but I don't know that it doesn't necessarily match up what the box says. It actually looks older. German stainless. But yeah, it looks like an older knife, so I don't know if it belongs in this box or not. But let's run it. So the sheriff pocket knife in the box. But I don't think the box is... Oh, maybe it is. Well, this is Pakistan. Trophy stag. Premium cutlery. Yeah, bear claw, lockback knife, German stainless steel mirror with the sheriff emblem on there. Wild West in the box. In the packaging. Walking Liberty. Thank you. Lorraine's Attic. Sorry about that. I thought I was holding it up, but maybe I could do a better job of holding that up. Maybe I can do a better job. Okay, what do we got now? I got a faucet special. 1967. It looks like a book of jokes, like a bunch of old. It's a 1967. Old magazine or book. It just looked kind of cool, so that's why I was thinking, hey, we'll see if anybody wants that. But it's a collectible book. Beat it, kid, you can't vote. 1967. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that thing. All right, I still have these unopened baseball or basketball cards, playoffs. See if anybody wants those bad boys. Unopened cards are always fun, because you never know what you're going to get. Let's show a year on there. But anyways, 2 packs of unopened cards. The mystery bags, the mystery packs. Steph Curry, LeBron James, who's been playing basketball for like 40 years. He's like older than me. But it's the Airbenders. So 2 packs of unopened cards. MT Mama. Thank you. MT Mama. Small number 6. All right. What else do we got? Let's see. Oh, this is cool. There's a Hot Wheels Batman Monster Jam. Great shape. Die-cast metal body Hot Wheels car. Got to get this for your kids for Christmas. Collectible Hot Wheels car. All right. The Batman. Hot Wheels. It's in good shape. In the package. The Batman Hot Wheels. Get this for your kids for Christmas. It's collectible Batman Hot Wheels car. All right, Becca Esther, thank you. All right. Let's see, what else do we got? All right, we got these old Suncoast collectible McDonald's plates and the Flintstones limited edition fine porcelain. Looks like gold rimmed outside Franklin Mint heirloom recommendation. All right, so 3 plates. Collectors. 3 collectible plates. Oh, WXS, you would have loved that Hot Wheel car. What do you mean? That thing was awesome. All right, so the 3 plates, the Flintstones, the collectible, and then the 2 plastic McDonald's plates so your kids don't wreck your... But these are collectors, so you don't want to wreck these ones either, but they're kind of cool. Snowman, Frosty the Snowman, Santa. Look at the McDonald's on there. McDonald's Santa. I mean, who would have thought? And the Flintstones. This one's the porcelain commemorative plate. Thank you, WXS, for doing your part here and running up the bids. Appreciate it. Thank you, Randy. All right. Cool plates, cool plates. Let's see. Oh, this thing's cool. I don't know what it is. Some kind of a camera. Kid's camera. I don't know what it is. All right. Let's do the camera. Kid's camera. I don't know anything about it. So don't ask questions about it because I can't answer them. But it's the kids, some kind of a kid's camera. It says remember to upload. when you turn your camera off. So I don't know. Kind of cool. All right. A little bag of Hot Wheels. Looks like Batmobiles. And some kind of action figure. Batmobiles and some Hot Wheels. Bag of them. Bag of Hot Wheels. Could be some gems in there. Or not. But get a bag of them. Looks like Batmobiles, some hot rods, Hot Wheels car. They're all Hot Wheels. Some couple action figures in there. Feline. Thank you. All right, what else do we got? Let's see. What about the Fossil Nightlight? That thing's cool. It's gonna fall out of there. Plug this into any old photos you talking about, WXS? I think I got old photos. I'm gonna have to dig those things out. But anyways, this is the Fossil Nightlight. This thing is pretty sweet. Plug it in. It's a collectible nightlight. Comes in the box. Nobody thinks this is cool except me. It's all right. I'm gonna plug it into my room. I'm gonna plug it in right here and see what it looks like. I'm gonna plug it in. Oh yeah, you guys are missing out. That's cool. You missed out on that one. All right. What else do we got? Got some Raiders helmets. Oh, what about this collectible vase? I'm kind of nervous to ship it. It doesn't break. But this is a Navajo pottery signed. 1992 maybe. But a handmade, hand-painted Navajo sign, Navajo Nation. Handmade vase. Kind of nervous to ship this one out. But we'll do our best to get it to you in one piece. It's a fragile, well, it's not that fragile, but Navajo signed, handmade. We get a lot of Navajo and Hopi jewelry and pottery and that sort of thing living in Arizona. So we're not far from the Navajo and Hopi nations. But that one's hand signed. That's a nice vase there. Definitely a collector's. Walking Liberty. That's a good buy. I have a Navajo rug. If anybody's interested in a Navajo rug, handmade Navajo rug. Well, it's Navajo or Hopi. I'm not sure, but I'm kind of scared to run it though because it's like an $800 rug if I can find it. Let's see. Yeah, this is a really cool handmade Navajo rug. It's probably like a 3 foot by 2.5 foot by 3 foot, like a 24 by 36. Something you would hang up on the wall. But you can see handmade, hand woven, tightly woven. It's a really nicely made Navajo rug. So let's think about that. What do we have here? Oh, it's kind of cool. W.H. Morley and Sons Glover brand Germany razor in the pack. Let's try that out. That's a collectible thing there. Antique razor. All right, so it comes in the box. It's the antique razor. If we can read that. Oh, nobody outbids you, WXS. You're stuck with it now. It's all yours. I don't dare put tape on that, though. Try to wreck it. That's a cool razor. Sharpen it up and give it a whirl, Sharpen it up. Try it out. Don't cut yourself. Make sure you get the rust cleaned off it. But it's pretty cool. All right, what else do we got? Let's see. What about the certificate of authenticity fossil toy? Oh, it's the bell guy. It's like the guy that stands out in front of the grocery store right now for money. Called Fossil Boy. Look at him go. He just keeps going. Thanks, WXS. I appreciate it. Fossil bell guy. Look at that. Spun that guy up and he's just running. He's running away with it. Check him out. Certificate of authenticity. Fossil newsboy. Yeah, this guy's cool. Look, he just keeps going. You wind him up and he'll go all day. He's a great bell ringer. He's rolling. Journey Junkies. We gotta wait. We gotta let him settle down before I can tape him up. Let's see. All right, I hate to even run this because it's broken, but it's a Fossil in the Fossil tin here. Fossil Cruise-O-Matic limited edition collector's watch, but sadly, the face of it is broken. See that? It's missing some parts. So I don't know if we should run that or not. All right, Bellboy, he slowed down. We can tape him up. Thank you, Journey Junkies. All right, that's a cool dude right there. We'll make sure you get the certificate of authenticity up in there. All right, let's run the watch anyway. Maybe somebody can fix it. I think it's a cool watch. WXS, I got old photos, man. I got old photos, but I tell you what, if you come back in tonight's show, no promises, but I'll try to dig some of them bad boys out. So we don't want you to end up in divorce court. We don't want that. I'm not condoning that. I hear you. We'll do our best to find those. So the broken, make sure you know it's a collector's limited edition collector's Fossil watch, but make sure you know that the face is broken, and it comes in the tin. You can read that or not, but it is broken on the face, so just make sure you know that. But WXS, there you go. Maybe that'll keep you out of divorce court. Say, hey, I bought a broken watch. Maybe that'll please the significant other there. Maybe not. Every single thing. All right. Ooh, check it out. The deck box. Ooh, I found some more. Who cut the cheese is the sticker on the top that somebody put on there. Who cut the cheese? All right. You're not going to want to miss out on this. You're not going to want to miss out on this one. These are magic cards. I'll show them to you here. I'll show you. It says, who cut the cheese? Somebody put that sticker on the top. But deck box, look at that. Full of magic cards, all in sleeves, except even that one. But whole stack of them. Whole stack of magic cards in the sleeves. So these are probably the good ones that he sleeved up. Got loose ones and sleeved ones. So, but the whole stack and the box that they were in. So there's a whole stack of these bad boys. And they come in the box. They're all on sleeves. Feral Feline. Thank you. More magic cards coming your way. You're welcome. I appreciate it. All right, let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that charger Or you guys are saying that you don't care about the iPads if they are locked or not? I don't know. It seems a little iffy. Because I can certainly plug them in, and if they're not locked, I'll run them tonight. Oh, what about the old Nameco game controller? All right. You're gonna run them up no matter what. I love it. All right. So we're gonna start the auction on this. It's the Nameco game controller. Check it out. Nameco game controller. All right, I'm back. Thank you, WXS, for. All right, Journey Junkies takes it down for $1. All right, let's see. I got it like a little pot here. Let's see. Number 26. Journey Junkies. Thank you. All right, this is the Ambassador 12D23 POZ95. I don't know what's stamped on there. I don't know if it's all silver or not. It's got some stamps on there. B6. But it's pretty heavy. It's like a pound. It weighs like a pound. But it's cool. It's old. We'll run it. Looks like a teapot. I don't know if it's silver or not. I was looking for some markings on it. But it's the Ambassador 12D23 GMCO. It's got a serial number on it. It's got an 8.5. It's got an 8-ounce 8OZ. I don't know if it's pewter. It doesn't look like it does. I don't know. Yeah, it looks. I mean, I'm gonna call it pewter, just because I can't verify, and I didn't test it. But we'll run it. So it'd be hard to read that. But it's the old teapot. Jack's Jewelry. Either way, I think it's worth $4. So can't go wrong there. I do have some, let's see. I do have a bunch of for sure stamped silver of this in there. I'm going to run them tonight. All right, let's see. Should I run this video Walkman? I looked this up on eBay. It was like $800. So maybe I should run it on eBay. But the old Sony video Walkman. And I don't know what it's missing. It's got these cords. So it's gonna need a couple of cords, but this looks like the battery pack that plugs into something. So it's gonna need some additional stuff here. But I looked this up on eBay. It's like $800. So yeah, I love listing on eBay. Oh yeah, love it. Love listing on eBay. Right now, I have 0 listings on eBay. My daughter actually, I think she listed listing 3 or 4 things on eBay right now. That's it. But let's run it. Let's run it. So it's the Sony Video Walkman. So while you got a chance, go on eBay right now and look this bad boy up. Because you're going to need to find the rest of the power cord for it. But this thing is cool. I never even actually seen one until today when I opened it. I don't know if it needs work. I have no idea. I haven't turned it on. But I know that it's going to need some type of power source or some way to charge the battery because it looks like it's missing the other part of the power cord. But I assume it works. Well, to be safe, let's assume it doesn't work. But I don't know why it wouldn't. It actually it's a little bit dirty. But let's run it. Let's go. All right, the video Walkman. It's going to need the rest of the power cord. But this thing is for sure cool. It's old school. You know, I didn't even know that these were a thing. Honestly, I've never seen one of these until today when I pulled it out of the box of all this camera stuff, and I was like, what in the world is that? The video Walkman. Boiler Balla. Nice grab, $65. Hopefully that everything works great for you. And you can watch your videos on there. Put it on eBay. Put it on eBay. Put it on the eBay. Boiler Balla. Let me see if I can grab a couple of things here that you might like. Let's see. Well, having a hard time finding stuff right now. Having a tough time finding stuff. Let's see. I don't know what this is. Team Lowe's Racing. Jimmy Johnson. Looks like he signed it. Looks like he's got a signature on there. Oh yeah, we'll do a little I don't know if that's a pet carrier. I do have more Pokemon cards. Signed Jimmy Johnson. All right. So it's in some kind of a frame. Team Lowe's Racing, Jimmy Johnson. Looks like his signature on there. For any of you NASCAR guys or ladies, NASCAR fans, I should say, Jimmy Johnson. It's kind of cool. Looks like a signed photo there. Jimmy Johnson. Sorry about the light, the glare behind there. Journey Junkies. Thank you. Journey Junkies. All right, that's all you. All right, what else do we got? We got a lot of crap. We got a lot of crap. Let's run some Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages. Nine pages of Pokemon. All right, let me show you. So it's just 9 pages of Pokemon cards for real. That one. That one. That one. But anyways, it's a mystery. 9 pages of Pokemons. Nine of these pages, Pokemon cards. All right, WXS bids on everything. Everything that I've run, he bids on it. Thank you, WXS. And he's not just running it up because he's bought a lot of stuff. I appreciate it. I do have, let's run some more Magic cards. And then another box. The rack. Another box of Magic cards. These are all in the sleeves. All right, a whole box of magic cards in the sleeves. Black box. All right, so the whole box of magic cards, they're all in sleeves. They all look great. Who knows what's in there? It's a big mystery, but they're all in sleeves. So for whatever reason, they wanted to protect them. So you can see there's the back. Not much to see on the back because they're in sleeves. But the whole entire pack. Feral feline. Thank you. I don't think anybody likes magic cards except feral feline. That's what I'm starting to figure out here. Medium number 27. Feral feline got a lot of stuff coming her way. All right. I got another one of these video walkmans. This one looks like it's in even nicer shape. But this one doesn't have any cords. None. No cords at all. So, but this one is in really, really good shape. The video Walkman cassette. It's got a tape in there, so maybe there's some footage. I don't know. I should pull that tape out. But there you go. And then this is the last item. This is the last item of the day because I gotta go and pick up another estate, and then and then I gotta take my wife on a date tonight because she said we don't do that anymore. So I gotta be a better husband, take her on a date, do some Christmas shopping. But then right after that, I'm gonna run another auction. We're gonna do a lot of watches, jewelry, more of just all the cool crap. So this is a Sony Walkman. Well, what time is church over? Because I'm not going to get started till like late 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock Arizona time. And so that's like 10, 11 Eastern. I don't know where you're at, but 9 o'clock ish Arizona time till like midnight. We'll see how much energy I have. But anyways, all right, the Sony Video Walkman, it's in really, really good shape, actually. Really good shape. But it has no cords. It does have... I have some extra batteries and stuff. I'll see before I ship it out. I'll make sure it doesn't have... I might be able to find some cords and extra batteries, and I don't know. But it is what it is. And we'll run this bad boy right now. Feral feline, yeah. Thank you. My daughter went to college. She was in Hawaii for 4 years. So I don't know if you're from there or not, but she loved it. University of Hawaii, Manoa. So this is a video Walkman. It's in really, really good shape. This one's really clean. WXS, last one of the day. Thank you. All right, thank you everybody, and I'll be back on late late night show tonight. I'm going to have a bunch of jewelry, silver, watches, all that fun stuff. Some old toys. Maybe I'll run that Navajo rug. That's really cool. But we'll see you guys all later. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you're not following me, follow me. I've just been doing random times on my shows. So I'm trying to get some kind of a schedule dialed in so it's more predictable on when we're running. It's going to actually help me with my schedule too. So appreciate it, everybody. And we'll see you on